done,
Yes.
deployment is done, quality assurance is done, if bug is found, bug is fixed, everybody's task is done, and there is no task on the board for this user story. That's the definition of done.
Mm-hmm.
Definition of done means all the tasks need to be done. That's the done. Means there is no work left for this. When you done, that's not the done. When I do, that's not the done.
Yeah, so basically everyone in the team members should have done their part and it should be done. Only like after everything is okay, it's good to go, it should be ready to be released to the public.
Yes. Yep. Okay, good. What else?
And the story points, it should represent work effort in terms of volume,
Yes.
complexity, knowledge, uncertainty.
Yep.
I mean, it's a lot of details. Like, I mean, I get the point.
Good. Anything else?
Oh, and I think for the enablers, there's another one. So enable should be like exploration, it's architecture, infrastructure, compliance effort, and so on. And there's something called a spike. It means research activities to reduce risk, understand a functional need, increase estimate reliability, or define a technical approach.
Yep. So yeah, enabler is many things. Enabler means like if the development is done, if the infrastructure is not done, then of course infrastructure is enabling to run the whole things, even though you don't see it. You don't see their work. So enabler has a big concept based on the what actually you're trying to accomplish. Okay, go ahead, continue.
And there's something called WIP limits.
Work in progress.
Yeah, WIP limits. So
WIP.
and it's a definition for Kanban. It's a visual representation of workflow. WIP limits manage QE lengths. So I think the WIP limits is more like you put a limit on like how many tasks you can work on at once. I think that's something she mentioned. Is that like you can't do multiple tasks at once. She also gave example like if let's say I was going if I had so I had to let's say I'm having a weekend, and in that weekend I'm planning to go hiking, and then at the same time I'm planning to talk to my friend, at the same time I'm gonna eat.
Okay.
Obviously you can't do all three at once, so you would have to do like one by one. So you'd set yourself a limit, like I'm gonna do this now, I'm gonna do this then, I'm gonna do this afterwards later. So I think that's the example she gave for WIP limits. So limit is like you give yourself a limit on like how much you can take on, or else it results in a burnout.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
1 second. I apologize. 30 recap the last 30 seconds. There was a very important like a message. Someone is waiting for me to respond. This kind of things happen. I apologize for this. Go ahead. Can you repeat the last 30 seconds?
Sure.
WIP clinic, you said, right?
No, it's yeah, WIP limits. So
Can you spell it out, please?
WIP.
Yes, work in progress. Okay. Okay. Many time we put the WIP. WIP means like the work in progress means I'm developing the test cases while I'm just still waiting for the database. I cannot write the code on the front end, so while I'm waiting for the back end, So the story is WIP, work in progress. This is not done. What you see in TS4 is super fast, but in many environment is very different because so many dependency and this and that. So they have many user story ended up WIP. And so if you have so many user story WIP throughout the sprint and the commitment was done, so that's a problem, right? What do? You need to take them to the clinic, right? Why is happening all of this? Am I right? What is all this going on? Of course, then the team has a talk, okay, what we can do better, how frequently we can get things done. Again, this is all about the conversation. How can we improve the WIP things into actually the clear work delivery, the work execution, work delivery so that it can continue and get it done. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Such as an example, if we want to implement let me show you. So let's come here now. See 1 second.
Yeah, I just didn't get the whip limit part.
Do you
all
see
that.
that? Do you see this? We cannot implement this nice sweep now. Next 1 month. You know what does it mean? Because we have to implement on the WhatsApp, means Facebook. And when I try to integrate them, like they create the API, it does not get the message. See, if we do not get the message, we can implement here. So I like it because of my work progress, because I have to wait. So only done this, does not done. After the integration is done, then we need to get it done in the back end, then we need to done in the front end, then the queue actually can do the entire testing. So at this moment is weak. So what I decided, I said, we are not going to do this because it will be too risk now to stop the ads because our ad is running and we are trying to configure this in the WhatsApp on the talk to us to stop it. But if it is other company, they have to go through the so many like a thing to make a decision. For us, it's different. I quickly make the decision. I said, no, let's stop this because we have to do different. So it's a week now, work in progress. So it will be until the go live, means February or the session start, then we will come back on this. Because then we do not have any more workshop, any more session until the July. Make sense? So we can start focusing on that. We tried to roll out the WhatsApp message, but we failed because the Facebook integration is not working for us. So that's the example I wanted to show you. So this kind of decision comes always. Okay, go ahead.
I think next thing we'll talk about is like how it works in each level.
Okay.
Like what would you call them? So for a structure for a team, would we call it Agile team? For a program or release, we would call it a Agile release train. For them, for a solution, we would call it a solution train. That's the higher level than program. And then even higher is the portfolio, and you would call it value stream. And there is two parts to value stream. One is operational value stream, other is developmental value stream. And the operational one is it's the steps and people that deliver the end user value. And the development value stream is steps and people to develop business solutions that support the operational value stream.
You understand the very well. Yeah. So tell me who is our operation, who is our development here?
Let's see. Development, are they okay? So the development team would be like who are actively working, you know, in the project, and the operational, like they work behind the scenes.
For example, you work with our development team. So who is actually doing the operation team? Who is doing the development team? Development work.
The development work would be the ones that are actually doing all the technical work.
Yeah,
like
so
they're implementing things out of user stories.
Yes. Yes. What is the operation?
Operation would be like they manage. They're not doing any.
Tell me our example. Give me, I do not need anything. Tell me from our team who is doing the operation work. Give a couple examples.
Operation work. Is it like for example, like managing the Facebook page or social media pages?
Yeah, continue. That's the marketing. That's one type of operation, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
or
marketing operation.
For example, maybe Hasib, like how he's just managing all the processes, all the work,
operation, yes.
communication between the team members.
Yeah.
And maybe Pranto, I think he's just doing both.
Yeah, that is true.
He's doing both the technical work, which he's good at, and then he's also managing the work for the other team members.
Yep, that's true. Okay, that is true. What else? Uploading workshop video, that's part of the operation.